Hey. 2, 3. Hey. Today, I'm really trying to help women to be able to recognize a fuckboy once she gets in that situation. Honestly, my first sign is when he shows you his true character, you should believe him the first time. You should ultimately believe him the first time because he being himself. I see your true colors.
Y'all, you cannot change these men.
You can't.
You can't change them.
It's no way.
If they want to change, they'll change by themselves.
You know what? Not even that. They would change they want to. Not to make you happy because they respect themselves.
And you know what? You'll be sitting there trying to change them. They'll leave you and change for the next.
That's some real shit. They'll change for the next girl because they realize they did to you. That's some true ish. For real, for real. And I'm not even saying that you shouldn't give guys second chances because people mess up. However, when they like really show that they're a fuckboy, more than likely they're really one. They're really a F-boy for real, for real. Like they're not lying about that part.
They show their true colors. Okay, y'all start talking and they be like, well, I'm not really looking for a relationship. Don't think that you can make this man want a relationship.
Because guess what? He don't.
He gonna choose the next.
He is.
You can't change these men.
You can't change it. When he tell you the first time, you gotta believe him. Don't think because he say, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, that means 3 months from now you gonna make him fall in love with you.
He's not gonna be ready.
He not. And he may even be in love. But guess what he gonna say? I told you I wasn't ready for a relationship.
And then what you don't want to happen is like you gotta make him feel like he gotta get in a relationship. So then he get in a relationship and it's going good, but y'all just all of a sudden he just can't do it no more. Because he was never ready.
He was never ready.
He never wanted to be with you.
When he try to string you along, don't be on and off with this man for years. For years. Don't do this.
Girl, you know I love you. I just can't do this right now.
If you love me, we'll be able to figure this thing out. So don't allow him to string you on for 5 to 8 years and saying one day we may be together. That day ain't coming.
I'm just gonna be waiting together right now, but I don't want you talking to nobody else.
They do be saying that, but guys will still want to do what they want to do, but don't want you talking to nobody else. Don't fall for it, girl. Girl, let me tell you, don't fall for it.
They gonna string you along.
Like this. Look, I'm
along. And we all done fell victim to it.
I have. Wait, have I?
Shoot, probably.
I think we all have.
Maybe.
Yeah. Probably so. But for real, you really shouldn't allow him to string you along. And the thing is, the worst part is when you don't recognize it. When you don't recognize that he's literally stringing you along until he get ready for the right girl.
You realize you done built something by yourself.
By yourself. You done built the whole house and you got living by yourself. Ooh, come on, Sister Karen. Come on. But that's a good tip, though. Don't build no house. Don't build nothing by yourself. Because ultimately, you're going to be in a relationship by yourself. Because he going to be like, I told you, I wasn't ready. I was just stringing you along. That's really sad, though, when guys string females along and then they end up being with somebody else.
Then they use you up. They use you up. All your energy and your time.
When you recognize what you deserve, you'll recognize the bullshit when it comes to guys. I feel like when you know that you deserve so much more, you'll recognize when a guy playing games with you because you'll be like, you know what? I don't deserve this. I deserve so much more than this. So I feel like you have to take a step back and figure out, what do I like? What do Jealenadi want? What do Karen want? Like, what do I deserve? What do I want from a guy?
I want a preacher.
Nah. You can have a preacher. I'll take me a doctor.
But yes, know
But for
your
real,
worth.
know your worth. You gotta know your worth.
Know your worth.
You gotta know your worth.
And then you ain't gonna let the bullshit
Mm-mm.
come at you. Worth. Know that you don't deserve no man just treat you any kind of way. Because a man that love you, he ain't gonna do this bullshit.
He's not gonna do the BS.
He's not.
He's not. He's really not. And also, don't go looking for him. You need to be finding yourself and just let him come to you. Because I feel like when you go looking for a man, when you go looking for a guy, you find the wrong person. And it don't be the person for you.
Mm-hmm.
It don't be the person for you. It don't matter if you lonely. It don't matter if you tired of being single. Let him come to you, honey. I promise you. Just let him come to you. Because that's when you know it's like the universe is making everything happen how it's supposed to do. Like, you're not controlling it. You gotta let God and the universe handle everything. Yeah. So just allow him to come to you and find yourself and figure out what you want from a man. What yourself first, ultimately.
What you know for yourself? Y'all gonna have to look deep.
Look deep.
Sometimes you gotta look deep.
Sometimes you gotta look deep, and you right.
Is he gonna call me like he said he would? Is this even your real phone number? Oh, yes, Lord. I got that from a song.
Also, I also believe when you love yourself more, you will attract that same love into your life. Like, when you in a certain energy, you can't help but to attract that same energy to you. Yes. But if you in a place where you unhappy and you don't love yourself, you're going to attract people who don't love themselves.
What she was talking about, foot boys intimidated by that.
Mm-hmm.
They intimidated.
They are.
She love herself. I can't come to her any kind of way. Mm-hmm. You can't.
So don't try it. What you put out is what you get back. So know that if you love yourself, you're going to get that love back. If you don't have self-love yourself, you're going to find a man who don't love himself. And if he don't love himself, he can't love you. Because he don't know how to love himself.
And see how they treat their mama.
Mm-hmm.
They treat their mama like...
That's true.
Walk away. Mm-hmm. Is this man cussing out his mama?
Mm-hmm. That's some truth. That's some true-ish. And don't settle. Don't think just because you're young, you got to settle for anything. No, have some standards about yourself. You got to. And I know what it feels like to be in college. And you just want to live and be free and don't want to think too deep into things.
Yeah, we've been there.
We all been there. However, you got to get to a point in your life where enough is enough. You can't just be selling for anything just because you got history with that person or just because you see the potential in them. Potential isn't enough. Potential isn't enough. You gotta take people for who they are at that moment.
I know they be saying like invest in their potential.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You could be waiting forever, especially if they don't see the potential.
Forever. Yep, you right. Especially if they don't see the potential, you right. Because you can just be a visionary and can see the good in that person. They might not even see it for themselves. So if they don't see it within themselves, it ain't gonna happen. And it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't stand to see. A man putting his hands on a woman. And then the woman thinking like, oh, it's okay. He was just mad. He's not going to do it again. He's obviously done it before. He's just saying this because I'm here. Because you know what? I'll fight a nigga.
Yeah, we will. So don't even try it. Don't.
I'll fight a nigga.
Don't try.
And that go back to loving yourself. You love yourself. You ain't gonna let no man put his hands on you or talk to you any kind of way. Talking to you any kind of way is just as bad as putting your hands on me sometimes. Calling me a bitch, a hoe, anything besides Karen, Joyce, disrespectful, and you just can't stand for that. For real.
Okay. Okay. I agree.
Then what if you try to, like, when we was talking about building, what if you try to build something with this man, and heaven forbid, y'all have kids, and he's still talking to you like that, your kids ain't gonna respect you.
They not.
And they gonna grow up and get disrespected by their men.
They gonna think it's okay.
Disrespect women.
Yeah, they gonna think it's okay. And you know what? Sometimes guys don't know how to treat women because their parents didn't teach them better. Which isn't an excuse. It's not an excuse, but sometimes that be the reason, the reason behind it. Because they really don't know. Or they haven't came across that girl that put her foot down. I'm that girl that put my foot down. You not finna play these games with me. Bye.
I'm getting up there. I ain't got time no more.
Got time. You can't wait. That's another thing. Sometimes we give our power away too quickly and we give too much of our power away to men. And when you give your power away for men, you be feeling like, damn, I'm so hurt. You wanna know why you hurt? Because you nail your power away. You can't do that. You're the woman. Keep your power to yourself. Don't give it away to that man. Because when you do, he know he has it, and he can just control you with it. It's kind of like Superman and what's the little green thing called? Kryptonite. The kryptonite is your power, and Superman is you. So if you allow that person to get your kryptonite, they're gonna use it against you. Don't allow a man to do that. Be Superman.
Don't forget you got the power. Everybody know a man's weakness is a woman.
True.
Remember that.
And remember James Brown said, it's a man's world. But it's nothing without a woman. So ultimately, he needs you, honey. He needs you. So don't forget that. Don't think you just need him. What? No, girl. You better take your power back. Be Supergirl.
I heard one time that a lot of people want a man to complete you, but you should look for a man to compliment you.
I agree. Because guess what? And the reason why that's so true is because you got to complete yourself. You got to make yourself happy first.
You need to already be whole.
Yeah. You got to already be whole.
You find a man that's also whole. Just two whole pieces. Two whole pieces fit together too, y'all.
Like, not a half puzzle and then another half puzzle put together. No. You got your own little puzzle piece. And then he is on the puzzle
and y'all piece. Just make a bigger picture.
Yeah.
We just made a deep-ass metaphor.
Go, we did. To recognize elf boys, don't get lost in the sauce. And when I say sauce, ultimately, I mean the sex. Don't get lost in it. Don't get lost in it. Don't think just because it's good that this man gonna want to be with you. Don't think just because it's good he gonna change things about how he treat you. Because sex is gonna take you so far. It's only gonna take you so far. Because guess what? The same way he getting sex from you, he can get it from somebody else. Yeah. Please believe it. Yeah. Okay, so what is your definition of a fuckboy?
Okay. A fuckboy is a guy who is mentally disabled. I'm just playing. Okay, so this is what a fuckboy is. Fuckboy is a guy or a man boy who is immature, who has the mentality of a child, has no ambitions in life, and basically expects the world or expects to be given handouts in life without having to put in any kind of work. And that's in regard to women, that's in regard to careers, all types of stuff.
True.
And in my experience, fuckboys be the main ones trying to talk to you when they know they ain't even meeting half, not even a third of those standards that you have.
Preach, sister.
I don't know what it is about fuckboys that they are so confident. Oh my God, why are they so confident?
Yeah, why are fuckboys so confident? They really are confident though.
In the world, and it just makes no sense. But
most of them be cute though.
They do be fine. Most of them be fine too.
No, not all of them.
I ain't dealing with you.
Look, if you gonna be a fuckboy, you gotta be fine.
If you not fine, then I don't know.
They do be fine.
Cause some fuckboys just have a lot of money.
True. Yeah.
And they kind of, make up for the other side of things.
Money.
But yeah, that's my definition. I'm gonna finish studying. You guys have fun.
Is there anything else that Karen would like to leave the people with today on how to recognize a fuckboy, or even how to let go of fuckboy?
You just gotta do it. Just like Nike. Just do it.
And you know what? We're going to end that with just do it. Love yourself. Respect yourself. And what you put out into the universe, you'll get back.
A man once told me.
What he tell you, girl?
He said, don't think, just do.
Do it. Thank you guys for coming to Evolve with Jelena. Girl, let me tell you section. Bye. See you next week.